Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are exiting the North Kensington neighborhood. We're going to be doing a driving tour of East Kensington in Philadelphia, PA. In front of us is southbound, behind us is northbound, on my right is westbound, on my left is eastbound. We're now at the borderline which separates North Kensington from East Kensington. We're on Frankford and Lehigh Avenue, crossing over Lehigh Avenue. We are now entering the East Kensington neighborhood. Not to be confused with the notorious North Kensington with the opioid crisis. East Kensington, if you're not familiar, it actually has been gentrified over the last couple years. There's many new residents in the neighborhood. Right now we're in a residential block. There's a lot of the original houses here where we're entering at, but as we get further into East Kensington, then you're gonna see there's a lot of new houses, a lot of new additions. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on the 2000 block of Huntington. We're passing Yum Yum Deli. It's 89 degrees outside, guys, 89 degrees. And it is 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Let me make this right on Braddock. Might as well cover these blocks since we're right next to them. As you can see on my left-hand side, look at new homes for rent. This is literally, I would say, 3 minutes from Kensington and Somerset. And right now in Kensington and Somerset, there's a lot of substance abusers just hanging out. They're camping out. They made like a little encampment. Yeah. We got a mixture of 2-story homes, 3-story homes on my left, 2 stories on my right. Some brick, some vinyl siding. We got some stucco homes on my left, some with porches on my left, with a little lawn on my left. We just passed that Pontiac Fiero. We got some 3-story homes on my right. We got some 2-story raised homes on my left. This block had quite a mixture of homes. Right in front of us is where the railroad tracks was at. You see the Stratham's Supply, roofing, wire lath, sand, and masonry right in front of us. So I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Lehigh Avenue. Lehigh Avenue is what separates the East Kensington neighborhood from the North Kensington neighborhood. If we cross Lehigh Avenue in front of us, we're facing northbound, we'll end up being in the hood, Kensington hood. At one point, East Kensington was, I guess you could say, somewhat of a hood. I'm sure when East Kensington started, it wasn't always the hood, theoretically speaking. But we're gonna make this left-hand turn on Lehigh Avenue. But unfortunately, when all the original residents from the early 1900s moved out, it ended up becoming, you know, a hood area in the 90s, I would say, 80s, 90s. Because some people would say Kensington was bad in the 80s and the 70s too, when people were out sniffing glue on the corner. Right now you see people dipped out off of heroin, right? Heroin, fentanyl, and whatnot. We're passing Emerald Street, Lehigh Ave and Emerald. We got the Water Ice factory right next to us, famous Italian ices. You can buy buckets of that stuff. But back in the day, they were sniffing glue. We're passing Jasper and Lehigh Avenue. We got a little encampment on my right-hand side. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Kensington Ave. We got the 1-pound cheesesteak spot on my left-hand side. This is the hood cheesesteak spot. They sell 2-foot cheesesteaks. I repeat, 2 feet long steak cheese on a roll, if that's your twist. We got a U-Haul on my right-hand side. They just built that. That wasn't there. So that's a new addition. They made that within the last several months. On my left-hand side, we have a playground. The playground is attached to the community center. It's a social services building. Yeah, we have a female about to cross with fishnet stockings. Wow. She has fishnet pantyhose on. That is incredible. Look, she's about to cross in 3, 2, boom, he's here. She rocking the fishnets. Oh no. Don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. She had like a medical bandage on her wrist, wrapped up. So this is the Archdiocese of Philadelphia on my right hand side. It's the Visitation Center. We got Albert Street on my left hand side. Let's make this left on Albert. Now since this half is closer to North Kensington, remember it's still East Kensington, but it's closer to North Kensington, it's still a little, you know, rough. It still has some like rough edges. Original buildings for the most part. We got two new ones on my left, but for the most part, you punch buggy, no punchback, sock whoever next to you. Look at Yellow Beetle. Wow, I don't know about you, but I kind of like beetles. I'm a sucker for small vehicular devices. I like the good gas economy, and I like the ability to park in most places. But yeah, as we get deeper south of East Kensington, you guys are gonna see the change in facades. You're gonna see a lot of new buildings and a mixture of new buildings. We're on Jasper and Albert. I'm gonna wean my way in here. We got Solano Supermarket on my right hand side. We got a gentleman on my left hand side jacking up his vehicle. Looks like he's about to loosen up one of the wheels. We got some 3-story homes on my left, but we got 2-story homes on my right. We got some young women right here about to cross the street, or are crossing the street. They're about to get in their vehicle. Alright, we're gonna make this left-hand turn. This is the block where the Italian Ices is at. This is Emerald. On the corner is the Italian Ice, but I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on the 1900 block of East Oakdale. We got Eastern Chinese food takeout on my left-hand side. Now, if you're new to the channel, I've toured this neighborhood plenty of times. So I do have footage of this neighborhood in different seasons, if you want to see what it looks like in different seasons. Right now, it's the summertime. Summer, summer, summertime. On that Will Smith note. And this little puddle right here, let me just casually go through the puddle. We got some new homes right here on my left, 2 of them. 2 new homes. All right, we have an older gentleman right here with his Nike flip-flops, his cargo shorts, and his white t-shirt tucked in. He looks like an Asian gentleman. We got Virginia tags in front of us. We have 2 more new buildings on my left. We also have another set on my left that looks relatively new. I wouldn't say they're new. They look more like they were rehabs because they're brick pointed. They follow the original facade, but they look like they're in good condition. Alright, so we are now, I'm gonna allow this vehicle. You wanna park, buddy? Or you can park. We're exiting the 1900 block of Oakdale. We're entering the 1800 block of Oakdale. We got new buildings on my right hand side. See, they're squeezing the new ones in close to the rougher area of Kensington. They're actually squeezing them in still. Look on my right, they're doing work, you see? Yeah, they're squeezing them in. But watch when we get more southbound, you're gonna see them like back to back to back to back. A lot of new additions. And if you guys are wondering what's the property value like in this area, I would say starting, I would say late 100,000s to like 200,000. The new additions, those are probably going for 380, 400,000 and more. Then we got a female on my left hand side popping her pimples on the reflection of the building. Or if not, I think she was using the building to hold herself up, so I'll take that back. Yeah, she was putting on like some type of makeup. There was a female on my right hand side laying down on the ground. Now, on this little area right here, that tend to be, I wouldn't say escorts because escort is a legal service, right? Ironically, surprisingly, that's a legal service in some states of America. But women for hire, I guess you can call it. Not so attractive women for hire, if you don't mind me saying. They look beat up. They look like they've been around the block a couple 100,000 billion times. But that's because the substances that they're on, they tend to hang out on this end. They hang out on this end right here of the Kensington Avenue strip, And they also go up to past, I would say like I Street, K Street. They start around K, like Kensington and Tioga. Right after that, K and all of that, go up, and they stop, I would say, before Torresdale. That's where the women would be hanging out at, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but yeah. And you can tell because they'll stare at you. They'll stare at you up and down. They'll give you a little smirk, a little smile. Then if you, oh, look at the little cute dog on my right hand side. Ruff, ruff, ruff. What's up, doggy? Subscribe. I love your dog, man. Dog's so tiny it can fit in my vehicle. Alright, let's make this left-hand turn. Got a nice little garage on my right. That garage looked nice. Little double-door garage. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I might say so myself. Spectacular. We got a rainbow flag on my left-hand side. You see it? And guess what we got right up the block? The water ice spot. We're on Emerald. And guess what you can get from the water ice spot? You can get a rainbow water ice. They're fantastic. If you never tried a water ice, right here, look at it. I'm gonna slow down because I always drive by this place a little faster. Read the sign on my left. You see it? Famous Italian ices. You see it? Wholesale water ice for the family. Only $10 special. 3-piece for $25. Now those are the old prices because I'm sure they don't sell them $10 anymore. They also got the Nathan's all beef hot dogs. Yo, mustard, relish, sauerkraut, onions, ketchup. I'll be honest with you, I'll keep it a bean. I don't eat sausages or hot dogs no more unless they're plant-based. But, wait on it. When I see Nathan's used to be popping. I ain't gonna fraud. I haven't had a Nathan's hot dog in probably 10 years. Or probably a little less, maybe I'm lying, like 7, 8 years. But I used to eat it with all that. Relish, mustard, onions, ketchup, relish, onions, mustard, ketchup, sauerkraut. I know. It all depends on what I was feeling the day of. Some days I might eat it with all of the above. Some days I might, like, you know, be picky and use certain ingredients. I might hit it with like a ketchup, mustard, and relish. I might hit it with like just a ketchup and some onion. But onions is a must, for me at least. I know some of my viewers are like, ew, Toon, you eat onions? I love onions. I'm a huge fan of onions. And not the stinky ones that you smell from under your armpits either, but I love like the actual plant onion. I love scallions. Scallions are so tasty. That's in the onion family. Scallions taste so good. Gas in front of us, regular is $3.33 a gallon. Wow, diesel $3.69. That's just a no-go. Over here we got the U.S. gas, $3.25. So they're competing right there. Right here. We got a young. Oh, I was gonna say we had a young woman with the she got the Cruella de Vil. One side is black hair, the other side is pure blonde. Not even blonde. It's like white hair. She must be a fan of the 101 Dalmatians. Auto service fast. 8 on my left hand side. Yeah, guys. So this is where we made a right on Yum Yum Deli. On Huntington, we got the 2000 block of Huntington on my right, and we got 2099 block of East Huntington to my left. We're gonna cross Huntington because we didn't do that in this video right here. We got 3-story buildings on my left, 3 stories on my right. We got a 3-story on my right that's towering over. You see that one on the end? It's not only tall 3 stories, but then they got like a 4th story, which is like with a deck and like a little what looks to be like a shed or something. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. Let's make this right-hand turn. This block, as you're gonna see a lot of new additions on my right-hand side. And this isn't even the bulk of it. We're still on the tip of the iceberg. Check it out. Original homes on my left, new homes on my right. We got some 2 stories on my right. And then we got, boom, the 3 stories, new ones. One realty, one group. The sales team. Call 215-310-6250. Tell them that Toon recommended you and you'll get a 15% discount. Say no. Don't call that number and expect a discount. Cause they're gonna go, who? Toon? What's a Toon? I don't play with cartoons. Go home, kid. Nah, seriously. Alright, we're on Hazard Street. We're gonna cross over from the 2000 block of Hazard to the 1900 block of Hazard. New buildings on my left. They got a big old new building on my right. And I did a walking tour of this neighborhood too. If you would prefer to see what it looks like walk through, I do have a walking tour. Look at no parking at any time on that tree. You see it? Towaway zone. on my left hand side. But look what we have there, a Volkswagen Passat parked. Hopefully that was the person. Texas tags on my right. Hopefully that was the person that put the sign there. Look at no parking, and it was parked there. So hopefully that's the owner of the sign. Look at this little skinny cute house thing on my left. What is it? You see it got stucco? Yo, this thing is so skinny, especially compared to the peach house that's right here next to it on my left. I guess, I don't know if you could call it peach or pink. Look at that little white stucco thing. And then the second floor got a balcony. It's probably like an apartment. That building has to be an apartment. See the stucco on my left? Then you got brick points. All right, so we got two young gentlemen right here with the orange shirt, one with the gray shirt. They're walking around with clipboards. I guess they're, what would that be considered? It's the opposite of a telemarketer. You know, telemarketers call you and try to offer you services, where they're knocking on doors trying to offer services. I guess they're based on, oh, what's up, gentlemen? What's up, sir? He had a Dunkin' Donuts cup in it. I don't like coffee at all. Hot coffee, cold coffee, warm coffee, pink coffee, blue coffee, green coffee. I don't like coffee, but he had iced coffee. Look at those shelves on my left. They look like they have life in them left. Wow. Seen that? Alright, we got, alright, so we're at the 2500 block of Kensington. This whole strip right here has a lot of Asian businesses. A lot of Asian businesses. Wow. We have a bunch of interesting characters walking by. They walk behind us. Let's see if this group walks in front of us. There you go. They're about to walk in front of us. Yeah. And that's a shame because although, like I said, those women for hire started coming down here, there wasn't a lot of opioid users or any substance abusers in general down here as of recently. Remember, in the past, in the 90s, I'm sure there was. But right here, look, we make this left-hand turn. Yeah, they'll stare at you. She gave me a little smirk. No, she couldn't smirk because she thought my ride was wimpy. Oh, look at little cute car. Look at him. He's so big in that little teeny weeny car. You know what they say? People with small rides got small thighs. Say, you know. I got fat thighs, yo. I swear, the thighs are the biggest part of my body. I'm not proud to say that either. We're passing Jasper, Surgeon and Jasper. But yeah, man, they're starting to come down here. I even saw a little tent area. Oh, the scooter on my right hand side is on the ground, thrown on the ground. What's up with that scooter though? Yo, I'm so tempted to go pick it up. I can't fit it anywhere though. Dang it. That's just having a truck would have came in handy. Well, Emerald and Surgeon. Anyway, you ain't got the title. It's just completely useless. Crossing over Emerald, we got Almonte Food Market on my right hand side. We got dude tattooed on my left hand side. His whole back's bombed out. Now, East Kensington ends in front of us at Trenton Avenue. We still got a few more blocks until we hit Trenton Avenue. We're at Coral, 2500 block of Coral to my right, 2599 to my left. We got the penalty box bar on my right hand side. Let's cross it. On my right hand side, we also got Kensington High School. I could have made a right and showed y'all Kensington, but let's make this left on Curran Street. I feel as though that I don't give enough attention to Curran Street. And what I'm trying to do is show a lot of the little back blocks. Like, this is Curran Street. This building on my far left with the window missing, they're doing some rehab on it. And I see the whole side's gutted. On my right, we got some original homes. Then we got two big behemoth 3-story homes. On my left, we got a bunch of original homes. We got one that's, you see with that two-tone paneling on the front, 2556, you see it? See how they changed the facade? They try to make it look, I guess, quirky. On my right-hand side, we got some new buildings. Then we got one for sale on my left-hand side. 2564 Kern is for sale if anybody wants to move to East Kensington. Alright, we're back on Huntingdon. We're gonna make this left-hand turn. We got the 39 SEPTA bus about to approach. I should have just let them go by, but it's cool. Alright, let's make this left-hand turn once again on Coral Street. Coral's a really nice color. I actually like the color coral. Coral's like a pinkish peaches. I like coral. Coral's a nice color, seriously. It's like a peach. peaches pink almost, kind of, somewhat. All right, so we're gonna go past Sergeant. We're approaching Sergeant Street. We were just here, remember? You remember? The penalty box right here on my right-hand side. We got a little mural painted on that building on my left-hand side. A little swirly, flower-looking thingy-majiggy. All right, we got Kensington High School right here on my left-hand side, the original Kensington. We also got a Kensington Performing Arts, and then there's a Kensington Annex building. I don't know if the Annex is still alive, but let's make this right on Firth. This is Firth Street. Look at this building on my right-hand side, 2033, with the circular front first floor windows. You see the circular windows? Interesting concept, huh? And they got a sign that says Black Lives Matter. On my left-hand side, we got some vinyl on that new building. You could tell, you can look at them. The original ones tend to just be brick. The original ones tend to mostly be brick. Maybe with a little bit of stucco, maybe with some vinyl. The new ones be like paneled, different colors. They be extremely tall, extremely big. That's what she said, right? Say no. Oh man, we're exiting the 2000 block of Firth, entering the 1900 block of Firth. When does that "that's what she said" joke ever get played out? I don't know. Maybe it's played out. Maybe it's past my time, huh? Look at that Supra on my left. Toyota Supra. That body, it's a classic body. It's an OG body. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I was gonna learn how to drive stick in that when I was a kid. When I was on the hunt for a stick shift car, I was 13 years old. Look at two new buildings on my left. You see them? They look two-story, but they actually got a third-story pushback with a balcony. Look at, we got a bunch of 2 stories, 2 stories, 2 stories. We got one that's abandoned on my left with the orange sign on it, no trespassing. And then we got a brand new one on the corner. In front of us used to be the old Kelly's Corner. Then they went to Mariana Brissetti charter school, and then they turned it to something else. I forgot the name of the new school, but it's actually a school still, but I don't know, with all the pandemic stuff happening, I don't think class has been in session for quite some time. Look at this dude's giving him the pass to cross. He's on the cellular device. All right, so we go straight, go right, go right, go right. Let's go right because I feel like we're continuing to travel southbound. We just passed here, so I'm just gonna casually go by. Oh yeah, we passed Henry A. Brown Elementary School on my right-hand side. I didn't mention that earlier. That's the scooter right there on my right-hand side, dropped on the ground. I'm so tempted. Like, yo, dudes. There's dudes on the left. I should say, yo, dudes, do you know who owns that scooter, man? I'll give you $10 for it. Yo, they're towing a vehicle in front of us. Man, I really wanted to keep going straight so I can make a right on Coral. This pretty much defeats the purpose. Dope. I feel like Homer Simpson. Dope. Alright, Hazard. Man, I'm gonna go past Hazard. Alright, so now we're traveling northbound. We're actually going closer to Lehigh. I want to go back southbound. So we're gonna have to, we got, what's this? Nelvin Grocery on my left. Huntington and Emerald. Looks like I'm gonna have to keep going straight. We got a little doggy park on my left hand side. Yes, like I was saying, I was gonna learn how to drive stick in a Supra when I was young. Past the 1900 block of Harold. My pop and I were on the hunt for a stick shift car so I could learn how to drive stick. Passing Albert. I was 13 and we checked a bunch of them. We looked at that Supra, that same body style. It was a Super Turbo one, but I don't know if the particular one that we were looking at wasn't in the best of mechanical shape. It basically wasn't anything too, you know, cracked up. It didn't live up to his name. Maybe the owner didn't take good care of it, but he was all hyping it up. He was like, this is a super eater, and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right. And then when it came to it, it didn't live up to his expectations. I had my uncle test drive it. He's like, nah, man, don't. So we ended up, after, you know, a dozen or so stick cars later, we ended up going with the 1985 Mazda RX-7 GSL SE edition. That was the trim, 5-speed, posi rear, rotary engine. Yep, and that was the best decision we ever made because I got a chance to say that I own the RX-7. I was kind of young to actually own it, but yeah, my pop bought it for me, specifically for me to learn how to drive stick in. I learned how to drive automatic at 9. I learned how to drive stick at 13. Yep, true story. My papa, I'll verify it for you. My pappy. All right, so I don't want to go straight again because we just went through this block like twice. Whoa, come on, dude. So I'm gonna go through Frankfurt just because y'all ain't see this yet in this video. We're passing Mr. Contract Inc. on my right, Wood Bros Building Materials on my left. For rent on my left-hand side, there's an apartment. You see that red sign? A cyclist right here. We're starting to get to the hipster area. We make a right on Huntington. I'm gonna go up one more block. We got Steak Shake Fiore's on my left, CNC Grocery on my right, a new apartment building on my left, bunch of new buildings on my right, bunch of them. Now the further south we go on Kensington, it gets more. Look at on my left, we got some young hipster women, if you want to call them that. Got the tattoos rocking them, loud and proud. And God We Trust, Quick Mart on my right hand side. Yeah, we start to get to more of what you would call, I guess, the young working generation. But you know, they could be college grads, they could be they move in from out of state and they move to this part of Kensington. East Kensington. We're on Cumberland and Frankford Ave. Gentleman on my right hand side just popped a soda. Is it a soda, sir? Is it a soda? Is it a soda? Is it a soda? It looks like a soda. Uh-oh. Or does he have it in? No, it's a Coca-Cola. I was going to say, does he have it in one of those sleeves? Is it a beer? Is it a beer? Let me make this left right here. On Cumberland and Frankfurt. We're going to hit the borderline right here of East Kensington. It's Trenton Avenue. Look at these new buildings on my left. Right here is the borderline. This is what separates what we're in right now is East Kensington, and when we cross over, that'll be Olde Richmond. Not to be confused with Port Richmond. Those are two separate neighborhoods. We got St. Michael's Church right here in front of us. I don't like Cobblestone Road, but Trenton Ave does have Cobblestone Road. I'm gonna go through here ever so cautiously, ever so softly, because this is known to ruin suspensions, ruin components, loosen up any little bolt that you had that was about to get loose. It definitely loosened it up for you, including your mufflers, your catalytics, your catalytic converter. I used to call it a catalytic converter. Let's make this left on first, because I don't want to drive on this road no more. It disappoints me. It makes me sad. You guys don't want me to be sad, do you? Look at that garage in the corner. I like that. You see. Look at this block right here. It's a nice little block, not so bad. But guess what? This is 2 minutes away from Opioid epicenter. Yep. It goes to show you. But these people probably don't come outside to pay attention to that. Or if they do, they drive by it, they piff. They shake their heads, and then they keep driving. We're on the 2100 block of First. I could make a left. I have no choice but to make a left. I was going to make it sound like I can make a right, but then I realized, dude. Oh, look at this little black cat right here. Oh, don't run, meow, 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 meow. Whoosh. I had to tell him, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell. If not, I'm gonna shank you. That was the little whoosh at the end, you know what I mean? You know how cats, when they mean business, they go whoosh. You know not to mess with that cat, because that cat is on his period. It's the time of the month for the kitty cat. Meow, meow. Oh man, we're back at Trenton Ave. I didn't want to come back to Trenton Ave, and I can't make a right now because they're doing road work on my right. Matter of fact, is there a little block? Yeah, there's a little block that I could go in. Perfecto mundo. But I gotta go back to this little bumpy block. Yeah, this block, so believe it or not, the entire city of Philadelphia, like most cities across America, at one point or another, the globe was dirt and forest and grass, right? Whoa, look at all them birds. I almost ran over a bird. They were flying towards me. I ain't flying towards them. Let's make this right on Letterly. Wow, it's so bumpy. I don't like it. Ouch. That was horrible. So anyway, believe it or not, at one point, all of the globe was covered with Mother Nature, of course. Civilization came in. They started paving roads. They made them dirt roads. Then they laid cobblestone roads. So under this asphalt right here is cobblestone. But I guess at the turn of the industrial age and when automobiles started becoming more modernized. Can I go left? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go left. They started oh man, it's closed off. Shucks. I seem to keep getting sent off to Cobblestone City. It's not called Cobblestone City, but I'm like, I just made a name. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead. Go ahead, my friend. You're more than welcome to go. I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna defeat the odds here. I'm gonna defeat the odds. I wanna go down that little block right there, because if not, we're gonna have to keep going through the cobblestone. And I'm all cobblestoned out. I don't know about you, but we're gonna make this left-hand turn right here on Martha. Look at these new homes on my right-hand side. Now this little area is an area that's been heavily gentrified. Look on my left-hand side. I'm gonna turn left. Boom, look at that. Outdoor cafe, outdoor dining area. On my right, it's like a brewery. Yeah, and oh man, beautiful little, it's called Kensington. They had a beautiful little display with like flowers, tables, benches. You come through here at night, there's a lot of lights, like Christmas lights on my right-hand side. Yeah, you got Christmas lights. We're approaching York Street. We got, see, outdoor dining on my right. We got Eagle One Federal Credit Union on my left. That's a completely new building. That big, tall, blue, or I would say ash blue, or it could even be gray. Probably not. Let me check my eyes. No, it looks more like gray, like a dark gray. And white building. That on the first floor is a credit union. That's new. Let's make this right-hand turn on the 2100 block of York. Now here's where we're in East Kensington, but it's gonna start to get spunky. You're gonna see a mixture of homes. You're gonna see the original homes. There's still plenty of original homes, but then you're gonna start seeing a bunch of brand new homes within the last 2 decades that were dropped here. Some as recent as this past year or two. Amber and York, we're passing Amber Street. We're traveling westbound on York. We got Vermont tags on my left. Check it out. Look at that Subaru on my right. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. What? Yo, I'm losing my mind. I'll be cracking myself up. You know you crazy when you be cracking your own self up. Now let me keep going straight. I was about to turn left, but let's keep going straight. Yo, I need some moisturize, man. There's a little cafe on my right hand side. Fresh baked goods and more. Look at this on my left hand side. Power Wagon 150, baby. You saw that? Car enthusiast? You saw that pickup truck? Yeah, boy. Flavor. Look at this vehicle on my right hand side. Wow. Ford. Is that a Ford? Alright, so we're on Emerald, right? We got 2400 block of Emerald on my right. We're on York and Emerald. 2400 block of Emerald on my right, 2300 block on my left. That lot on my right was empty. Completely empty for many years. There was a factory there, obviously. Boom. They were making what seems to be like a large apartment unit. Like they're making up here. We got some houses on my right. We got some lots on my left, but we got new buildings on my left. As we're driving by new buildings on my left. Boom. New buildings on my left. This corner right here on my right hand side, that big with the green sheathing, while this dude's walking around with a beach chair. He means business. And he got red, what type of shoes was though? I don't know what type of shoes they was, but yeah. Passing some Florida tags. Yeah, East Kensington has a lot of people moving in. Look at this building on my right. Remember I was telling y'all that they're making that? That's gonna probably house 100 or so people, right? Look at, we're right next to, this is Front Street, right? You guys know that blue train line above is familiar from the Kensington videos on everybody's channel. Not everybody, but figuratively speaking, on 2 dozen or so channels that capture what's happening on the Kensington, you see this train, right? That train starts over here on Front Street. It starts on front end of, like right before Spring Garden, it starts on Front Street, around Wildey Street or Wildeye, right? But it comes all the way to here, front in York, and then it turns on York and cuts to Kensington Avenue. So matter of fact, as we speak, it sounds like a train's about to pass. Yep. I hear a train. Where's it at? I'm gonna make this left. That Budget Mobile right there in the corner used to be a go-go bar. Yeah, it used to be for go-go girls. It literally said go-go girls on it when I was a kid. We're on Front Street, guys. This was once a thriving portion of the neighborhood. Meet Smart Life. Yeah, it was once a thriving portion of the community, a little business strip, and yeah, the fallout is real. We're on Front and Dauphin. We got the Kensington Library on my right-hand side. It literally says Biblioteca Kensington Library means, well, what does biblioteca mean? Isn't biblioteca a Spanish word for library? I'm not good at Spanish, so that's why I'm asking my viewers. Could have swore it's like library, Kensington Library. But anyway, yeah, let's make this left-hand turn right here on Dolphin cuts over here. Dolphin's over there, and it cuts right here to Jasper. Home for sale on my right-hand side, brand new. Apartments on my left-hand side. Jasper in Arizona. We're passing Arizona. We're traveling northbound on Jasper. Look at them making. Oh, they got jiu-jitsu right here on my left-hand side. You see? That was never here. We got New York tags on my left, Jersey tags on my right. We got Maryland tags on my right. Parked up. So those could be potentially new residents that move from those states that I just mentioned. They come live here. Why? Cheaper, potentially employment opportunities. But this unit right here on my left, this gigantic building, that's going to bring 100, maybe 150 plus people. You're going to bring a bunch of families. Passing Boston. I have a cousin that lives on this block. Actually, his vehicular devices out here. Matter of fact, there it goes. That's his Defender. You see this Defender on my left-hand side? It says Only God. Yep, that's his. And yo, he always rocks those Only God tags. I've been meaning to ask him. I saw him like literally like 2-3 weeks ago. He thought I didn't remember him. Let's make this right-hand turn. Jasper and Haggard, because he plays instruments. And last time I seen him, I was a youngster. We got new homes for sale on my left, new homes for sale on my right. Well, anyway, him and his pop, they always have foreigns like Mercedes, etc., etc. A couple different other vehicles. And he had those tags on another foreign. And he just got that Defender. Who makes the Defender? Is it Land Rover that makes the Defender? Or Range Rover? I always get them mixed up because I'm not, too up to date. I don't follow them. That's like a coral peach almost. It seems like a coral peach, but there's also a coral pink too. But all right, look at that mural on my right, looking nice. See, winter spraycation. Let me get a little closer so y'all can see the graffiti. I literally walked through here and did a walking tour. So if y'all don't like the view here, check out my walking tour of the East Kensington neighborhood. I walked through here and walked through all this, y'all. I'll give y'all up close. That's nice. This is the Kensington Annex on my left. The high school, yeah, Kensington Annex. They got 3 sites. I don't know if it's still an annex though. Who knows? Maybe over the last 20 years. In 2003, 4, it was an annex. Is it still an annex now? I don't know. To be continued on the next episode of Tune 215. All right, we're on Haggard. I walked through here. Boom. Did a walking tour through here. But I'm going to make a right because that's going to take us straight to Trenton Avenue. It's going to take us to Frankford, but Frankford's closed, so we're going to have to go through Trenton. And we already know I'm not trying to go through Trenton. Let's make this left-hand turn on Boston. That in memory of Mickey has been there for quite some time, since the year 2000. We got a playground on my left, Haggard Playground, and we got a couple right here jogging. Oh man, but I forgot this street's gonna shoot us right back to where we don't want to be. Shucks. I guess the couple that jogs together stays alive together, right? Seriously, in memory memorial right here on my left-hand side. Yeah, because look at it this way. You guys will avoid cardiovascular, heart disease. Damn, dude, you out, brother. Like, he was out. They would avoid, health issues. Let's make this right on Haggard. And then, if there's a zombie apocalypse, you guys can outrun the zombies together too. You know what I mean? We're on Martha and Haggard. We're gonna make this right again on Martha. Look at these new buildings on my left, though. This is that little cafe that we passed by earlier. See it on my left? Look at. Y'all get a better view. Garden open, only during Peacock room hours. That's the Peacock room. So you can go there, drink, eat. At nighttime, all this is thriving to an extent. Like Friday night, Thursday night, not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe it might be like on a Wednesday, Thursdays or something. But yeah, you come through here on like a Friday, Saturday night on a nice summer night. I promise you, you're gonna see people out here dining, people walking, eating, and all of that. And these are all young people. Look at on my right, she's walking a dog. We got Delaware tags on my left. Yeah, New York tags again on my left. New York tags on my right, and Jersey tags on my left. Massachusetts tags on my right. Wow. And we got the Vermont green tags on my left. So that goes to show you. That verifies my hypothesis. A hypothesis is when you make an educated guess. But I'm from this neighborhood. I'm from the Kensington neighborhood, like all 4 boroughs. If you can say, you know how New York got boroughs? Well, if you can say Kensington had boroughs, I'm from the 4 boroughs of Kensington. Let's make this left-hand turn right here. Yeah, let's do this here so we don't end up going through the same block. But yeah, Old Kensington, East Kensington, West Kensington, North Kensington, I know them like the back of my hand, like my fingerprints. All right, Arizona and Coral. Let's make this right-hand turn on, what's this? Arizona. Yeah, let's make this right-hand turn, because I don't think I showed y'all this just yet. But it's gonna cut us off and shoot us back to the right. So, just letting y'all know. We got new homes on my right though. We got a young woman with a coral pink shirt. There you go, coral pink. She's on a bicycle. Enjoy your bike ride, young sister. Oh, she just followed me. She busted a U-turn on us. She out. She's trying to race us. I run Emerald in Arizona. I can go straight. Matter of fact, I might as well go straight just to show y'all the new homes that they made over here on this little block of Arizona. Check it out. New homes on my right, old homes on my left, old homes on my left, rehabilitated homes on my left, rehabilitated homes on my left, brand new home on my left, original homes on my right, original homes on my right, original homes on my right. Boom, brand new home squeezed in, super duper tall, that blue one. Then original homes, original homes, original homes, original homes. Bam, 3 brand new homes on my right. Bam, brand new home on my left. You see what I'm talking about? They dropping them in, dropping them like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Arizona and Jasper, we got the Bromley dwelling in front of us. That was an abandoned building for quite some time. They used the first floor for check cashing, but it was mainly abandoned, right? Boom, what happens? The last 5-6 years, they turned it into that, what can be called, I guess, what is it, studios, apartments? Anyway, they're renting out, units. Like this whole corner at one point was completely desolate, at nighttime. Now it's gonna be thriving. And parking's gonna be incredible. On my right, that building I also didn't mention. I mentioned it in another video, but if this is the first time you've seen an East Kensington video, this was a bank right here on my right, that building with the stones. But anyway, that big building where they're making that at, there was a factory there that caught on fire, and I believe a firefighter lost his life in that factory. We got the train going above us. Check it out. Hear it? This dollar store on my left, I used to go to a lot when I was a kid. They had of course dollar items, but they had Muslim oils. They had a bunch of random knickknacks like knives, lighters, what else, dollar store items. But t-shirts, if you wanted white tees, what else? They had a bunch of other random miscellaneous items for sale. It was kind of like a variety dollar store with stuff over $1. Where they do that at, right? Making a left on Dolphin. Dolphin cuts in an angle. Ouch. All right, hold on. Let me go through this speed bump. Oh, it's not even a speed bump. It's like a pothole, speed pothole. But we got new homes on my left, you see? And we also got homes for rent. So yeah, that's the story of the neighborhood. This has, to be completely honest with you, to my knowledge, was primarily Caucasian descent, Caucasian people of all walks of Caucasian life, passing Emerald. Look, we got a hearse right here on my left-hand side. Ooh, it reminds me of Ghostbusters almost. Yo, speaking of Ghostbusters, I'm hyped. We had the Ghostbuster mobile here. It was behind me, like a block behind me, next to Stelios. Listen, any OG viewer from this neighborhood will verify that. I'm talking about anybody who was in this neighborhood 80s, 90s, 2000s, early 2000s. I think the owner of it moved out. But we had a Ghostbusters replica in this neighborhood. Yes, I'm hyped. Let's make this right-hand turn because I think that's going to take us to Frankford and the Trenton Avenue. I'm not trying to do that right this second. Not right now. It looks like it's about to start raining. I see drizzles. But yeah. We're at Fletcher. Yeah, the Ghostbuster wagon from yeah, I don't know. It wasn't the original. It definitely wasn't the original. But it was a replica. It was a fan. Somebody made their own version of it. And I remember as a kid when I would pass Stelios, there'll be the Ghostbuster mobile there. I wonder whatever happened to it. Look at new buildings on my left. We can make a right here. Matter of fact, Stelios is right here. Boom, Stelios is right here. Let me go straight, because we're going to make a right anyway. On my left, look at they're making new buildings. Boom. And this factory on my left, I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so bad. I used to drive by it all the time. Oh man, I wanted it. I actually got a milk glass jug I found under my property when me and my wife were digging for a foundation to make a base. Passing Dreer Street. Let's make this right on Front Street. I told y'all this before, but if this is your first time seeing this, hold on. This corner right here, this block got a little bit of significant value. Not much, but a little bit. That corner building on my right was used in the movie Shooters. If you watch the movie Shooters, they shot a scene right here. And then right up the block, they used a site to shoot the movie Mechanic, The Mechanic. And then right here on my right-hand side, we're coming up to the famous Rocky Gym. Yes, one of the most popular movies from Philadelphia's history is the Rocky movie. When everybody thinks of Philly, they think of Rocky, or everybody thinks of Rocky, they think of Philly. This is the original gym on my right-hand side. They shot the scene right here. One of the fight scenes was right here in the middle of the street. But that's the gym right here on my right-hand side. And we got Stelios right here, which is, this is where the Ghostbuster mobile was at. Yeah, Susquehanna. Let's make this right. We got Fine Fair on my left. If you make a left and you cross over, you'll hit the West Kensington neighborhood, and you'll also hit the Norris Square neighborhood. Now, for the most part, I'll be completely honest with you. Let's make this right-hand turn on Fletcher, right? Hold on, is Fletcher gonna take? Anyway, let's go through Fletcher because I ain't show you Fletcher yet. So if you would have crossed over where Fine Fair was at, you hit Norris Square, and you'll also hit the. Look, you got a dude outside with his beard, with his glasses, reading a book. A young gentleman with aqua blue tank top. There's a new word for what people call those people. Not hipsters. There's another word. Not posh. There's another word. I can't think of it. It's another word for hipster. The Virginia tags on my left. Look at that. But a lot of people say, quote unquote, blank people are moving into the neighborhood. It sounds like such an offensive word to me, but I don't think they mean it in that way. But I can't think of it right this second. We're on Fletcher and Coral. I'm gonna let this dog walker walk by because I like your dog, sir. Go ahead, buddy. You wanna cross the street? You and your dog first. Pedestrians first, especially the dogs. If you have a dog, you get an automatic cross pass with me. Go ahead, buddy. You're more than welcome. You want to do it a jaywalk? You want to do it? He was having one heck of a conversation walking with his dog. He straight up jaywalked in an angle. What do you think? He in like some type of small town? Yo, he said, regardless of the situation, he said, regardless of the conditions of the contract of the client, like he was having one heck of a conversation with flip flops, yo. That's a business conversation for real. But anyway, so I was talking about two different things. I was talking about what they call hipsters, and I was talking about Kensington, West Kensington. So Norris Square is in West Kensington. There's Norris Square Park, that's in West Kensington. And then you got the Norris Square neighborhood. Now, Norris Square Civic Association, right, which is ran by Latinos, serviced the West Kensington neighborhood. Because you got West Kensington Ministries in Norris Square. So for a long period of time, let's make this right-hand turn. Matter of fact, we got Dakota in front of us. Did I take y'all through Dakota yet? No, it goes right here to Trenton, and it goes to that bumpy road. But I gotta show y'all this, don't I? Hold up, does it? Let me see. This is Dakota. It's a little teeny weeny cute block. But guess what? Can we go through it? Can we go through this? No, we're not supposed to go through this. Yo, I'm so tempted just to see if we can go through it. Yo, I feel like I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. This vehicular device fits perfectly on the street. Politicians are temporary. Wu-Tang is forever. Yo, that's the second time I've seen that in the neighborhood. We're gonna have to go in the sidewalk coming up because this truck is literally blocking the road. Go figure. But we are gonna come back to Trenton, which I don't like. But I'm gonna have to show you the new addition they made on Trenton like over a decade ago. Alright, we're on the the sidewalk now. We sidewalk pimping. Sidewalk pimping. We pimping. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. I don't wanna, you know what I mean? Gotta be careful with the whip. With the whip. With the whip. Alright. Now let's go off into the street again. Don't wanna mess up the stock wheels. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Alright. We're back on Trenton. This is that cobblestone road. This is the borderline though. This separates East Kensington from Olde Richmond, but on this bottom half of Trenton, it separates East Kensington from Fishtown, y'all. So I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. Looks like a AAA vehicle is unloading a vehicle on my right. We got AC Auto on my left. They've been there for a long time. AC Auto, they've been here for a while. Key on the spot locksmith. Wow, there's a locksmith this close to me. They just made that there. That's new. They just rented that building because I actually got my CRX painted here from Ed. Shout out to Ed. Ed was the one that painted my 1989 CRX SI a couple years ago here. 26. We got the Philadelphia. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union on my right, and we're on Trenton Ave. So now, if you go on my left, you'll be in Fishtown. If you go on my right, you'll still be in East Kensington. But I don't like this block because of the cobblestone. But guess what? I'm gonna go super duper slow. Super duper slow for y'all. For two reasons. Probably more or less for the vehicle. Secondly, for y'all. So you know, they're like two, but we should be first. But you know what I mean? It's 50-50. Oh, we got some crazy looking Florida tags on my left. I was hyped, but they like baby blue Florida tags. I ain't ever see baby blue Florida tags. Bass bass on my left. Oh man, these bumps are incredible. Oh no. Vermont tags on my right. White temporary Vermont tags. Ouch. I don't want to hear no noises. Y'all remember, if you remember, my 1998 5-speed, real-time, all-wheel drive, CRV, RD1. When I started last year doing the tours with it, you know, I did this tours for 3.5 years, but I've switched through a couple different vehicles. I used to drive in an Odyssey. In my Odyssey, we had New York tags on my left. I used to do it in my Odyssey. Let's make this right on Susquehanna because I don't want to be on this cobblestone road no more. But look right in front of us. That whole block is new. All these houses on my right are new. On my left is Fishtown. On my right is East Kensington. We're traveling westbound on Susquehanna Avenue, 2100 block of Susquehanna Avenue. And we got some quirky houses coming up. Just pay attention to the houses while I'm talking. We got Martha Street. I'm gonna make this left on No, go, because it's gonna shoot us right back to Trenton. Dang it, yo, she was walking 2 or 3 dogs. But anyway, we got Amber Street here. My CRV was nice, tight, stiff suspension. I got it from Lancaster, right? Nice, smooth roads. I brought it to Philly. What? You know, I did tours in a couple different vehicles. I did tours in the Odyssey. I did tours in the 84 Accord. I even brought my EF out for a few tours. And a couple other vehicles. And then the CRV, right? The CRV was nice and stiff. Then I did it, then I used it for Philly's tour session that I've been doing. And I went hard this past year, 2020 to 2021. And I haven't stopped from December 2nd to now. I've been going non-stop. We're on Susquehanna and Coral. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Coral. And, oh, motherfucker, I didn't take y'all through here. Let me go through here because I just took y'all to Coral. Let me go straight. Even though I took y'all through here on other tours, but just in case, because you might, I always get new, I call them stragglers, no offense, but like new people who just happen to, y'all get recommended my video from another channel, and y'all probably never seen this. So let me give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Stelios Pizzeria on my right-hand side. Up, bumps, potholes. So back to the potholes. So my CRV had nice suspension. It was nice and quiet. But after doing tours in Philly for several months, oh man, especially places like Manayunk, boy, did it age my suspension tremendously, guys. It really aged my suspension. That's why sometimes, you know, it's always helpful when you guys randomly make donations. You know, I'm really thankful for a lot of the viewers that, you know, drop cents, drop change. Some people, you know, make a couple dollar donations with the super chat feature, or even purchase merch. There's some people out there that purchase merch. You know, I still got the Tune 215 wristwatches. I still got the Tune 215 keychains. So when you guys purchase merch, those funds, believe it or not, help out with like fuel costs, help out with insurance, help out with food, with moisturizing. Right now I'm quite parched. I'm super duper thirsty. I could use some high quality H2O, but I'm not gonna stop right now. But those expenses add up, you know what I mean? And the suspension, the boot joints, the that, the this, the third. So my CRV took a beating. And like I said, it had nice, quiet, tight suspension. Boom. Fast forward to recently when I let it go. I know, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I let go. I know, with the quirky periscope. Y'all called it a periscope, but it wasn't a periscope. It was the JDM, Japanese domestic market, fender. It's an OEM option, factory option. Rear blind spot mirror. That used to get everybody to comment in my videos. What kind of car are you driving? What kind of car are you driving? Yo, what kind of car is it? What kind of whip is that? That's the stupidest mirror ever. That mirror looks dumb. That mirror looks decent. Dude, I love your mirror. So I had a bunch of different people comment on it. But it's cool. It was a conversation starter, right, Leisure? It was a conversation starter. But I got rid of it. And I want to try to do my best to take care of this suspension right here, guys. I want to do my best to care for the suspension. We're on Norris. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here. We got Amber right here on my left, but I'm gonna go straight because we got new buildings they're making right here on my right-hand side. Check it out. They just made that. They made that within the last year. I promise you. It's right next to the Kensington Performing Arts High School. It's called the Parkside Fishtown. Interesting, huh? Parkside Fishtown. That's because the border of it is in Fishtown. On my right is Fishtown. On my left is East Kensington. This is the border. Norris is the border of where East Kensington stops. And right here is Trenton Avenue. So technically we're supposed to make a left. I don't want to go left because that's that dreaded, man, but that's not fair. I should show y'all. But my suspension, do y'all understand? Look, I'm gonna give y'all a bonus. I'm gonna give y'all a bonus. Cause I mean, like some good food, like if you have a good sandwich and you want to savor the last bite, I really want to savor this suspension. You know what I mean? Come on, I got my puppy dog eyes on. You know, that's me making a puppy dog sound. You know, like I really want to savor the suspension. So the previous owner put new shocks, new springs. He basically addressed a lot of the suspension squeak like very recently. So it's really nice, tight, quiet suspension. It got low miles. It only got 32,000 miles. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I'm trying to do my best to savor this vehicular device, make it last the longevity of a lifetime. Look at all these new buildings on my left. This is technically the Fishtown neighborhood, but it's cool. On my right-hand side, we got Kensington High School, though. Ah, that's like mind-blowing, right? Dude, I'm in a smart car. You better go on the sidewalk. Go on the sidewalk. Oh, you gonna park up? Come on, dog. You drawing. We on Blair Street. This is my right of way because you see we got a stop sign in front of us. He's gonna deliver some packages. Bro, you gotta go on the sidewalk though. But anyway, so back to the vehicular device. Oh, back to Kensington. Look, we're in Fishtown. We're in the Fishtown neighborhood, but we got Kensington High School on my right hand side. So Kensington High School is literally in Fishtown. Well, this one. Remember I was telling you earlier that there's 3 sites? Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna give you a meet. Thank you, sir. So we're gonna make this right-hand turn on Blair. Yo, don't reverse until I leave, dude. He was about to reverse while I was still here. Can I make a right here? Can I make a left? I don't really want to make a right, but it looks like all the cars are facing towards me, and I don't want nobody coming towards me at full speed. So I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. But as you can see, the area starts to get a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer. Like, look, let me give you an example. Let me point to this driveway right here behind me because y'all can't see it because the camera isn't showing it. But I'm gonna point to this little driveway just so y'all can see. I'm gonna go through all this effort so y'all can see what this looks like over here. I say, too, but where does everybody park at? Look at, they got their own little private community right here. Their own driveway, their own community. Own parking in the back of their house. Now I'm sure they got little cameras and ring doorbells and they're gonna say, hey, what in the world was that microscopic speck of a vehicular device doing in our driveway? Was he plotting to rob our property? Our property? Pip pip chittios, good day, mate. Oh man, I be drawling, yo. Drawling is a Philadelphia term. The term basically means I'll be in the way, bro. Like, I'll be like tripping. I'll be tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos. What? Tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos. All right, we're about to hit Frankford Avenue, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're in the Fishtown neighborhood, and this officially is our 1 hour mark, guys. We've been rolling for 1 hour and 8 seconds, and that is gonna be the end of this tour. I wanna say thank you all for watching. I know, guys, it's so sad. I don't want to go, but I have to. You know. Yeah, that is it, guys. I try to keep these tours at 1 hour long. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Show some love. All comments go a long way. After this video, feel free to watch or binge watch. You know, several hundred of my other videos. Hey, no, but yeah, feel free to watch some of my other videos. Oh, speaking of my other videos, I'll be completely honest with y'all. Whoever watches this video is gonna get this message, and whoever doesn't watch it will never get to hear this message. But I'm probably gonna start putting some of my riskier classic videos on private. So if you're new to the channel, I started out as a random channel. I was creating a bunch of random content. I wasn't focused on travel content. I have over 1,400 videos, but only out of them 1,400 videos, only about 480 of them, almost 500 videos, are tours. The rest of the videos are music videos, skits, unboxings, documentaries, and more, right? So the last 3.5 years, I was doing travel videos, but I was mixing them up still with my random content. This past year, I went heavy and just solely, strictly, specifically travel content. Now, with that being said, the travel content is helping my channel grow. You know, I did the big transition to just being travel content only. If you want to see more personal videos, visit my Tune Be Chillin' YouTube channel and subscribe, right? But I'm no longer putting personal style videos on this channel. I'm only doing walking tours and driving tours on this channel, specifically travel content, right? But this is the channel that's bringing me some income, you know, a little bit of fruits of my labor, some pennies or whatnot. But the downside is they're starting to flag a lot of my, not flag, but they're starting to like be really crucial with my older videos. They're starting to say this isn't age appropriate. I also received a channel warning about a month and a half ago because of one of my videos of me reacting to another video. I know, so petty, right? But they started basically looking through a lot of my old content. So with that being said, I don't want to risk my channel being reprimanded for old content. So unfortunately, sadly enough to say, within the next couple of weeks, some of my classic OG videos that are not travel related, but some of my classic OG vlogs, I even got 365 vlogs on my channel, guys, from the year 2018 when I vlogged every single day and I showed people what life was like for 215, but nobody watched it. Some of those vlogs got 13 views. Some of them vlogs got 150 views. Some of them vlogs got 60 views. Yeah, guys, that's how bad it was. But anyway, some of those vlogs might still stay up, but with the exception of there's some random videos that I might have to put on private. So I'm just giving y'all this heads up because if y'all don't watch my old videos now, go to my page, put on, you can filter my videos to most viewed to see my most popular videos. You can filter my videos to oldest videos and see some of my oldest videos. If you don't watch some of my oldest videos now, you might never ever again in your entire life get a chance to watch them. Why? Because I'm going to put them on private. Not all of them, but I'm going to have to start filtering out a lot of them myself before I get slapped on the hand for it. And I'm just going to take the L, and it's going to hurt me tremendously because I don't make videos to take them away. I don't make videos to put them on private. But if it means me not being able to upload anymore, I got to make an executive decision to take one to the chin and just start putting certain ones on private or unlisted. I know it sucks, man. It sucks. But I'm just letting y'all know that. So feel free to binge watch some of my old videos if you're new to the channel. If you're old to the channel, hey, I mean, they're not the best, you know, it's not the best content, but if you've taken a liking to my personality, to my voice, to my mindset, to my belief system, to my, you know, to this guy, Mr. Tune 215, who's from the streets of Philadelphia, PA, North Philly, that is. But yeah, feel free to watch those videos. But that's enough of my outro plug. Subscribe, turn your notification bell. Remember, we're going to be giving away a free e-scooter. I got a brand new GoTrex e-scooter that I've been holding in the box for the last 2 or 3 months. Y'all can check it out on my Toon Be Chillin' YouTube channel. ToonBeChillin. Toon Be Chillin'. Look it up on YouTube. Type that into the search bar, Toon Be Chillin', and you guys will see the YouTube channel. But when the YouTube channel Toon215, which is the channel you're watching right now, reaches 50,000 subscribers, and the second YouTube channel Toon Be Chillin' reaches 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna post the giveaway link on one of the 2 channels. You're not gonna know which channel I'm gonna post it on unless you subscribe to both channels. When both channels reach a combined 51,000 subscribers, I'm gonna post a Gleam giveaway link that's gonna allow you, the viewer, 7 days to enter the giveaway. Upon reaching the 7th day, I'm going to do a live drawing via the World Wide Web on YouTube, and you guys are gonna watch me use the Gleam giveaway software to do the drawing and see who won the scooter. And after that, we're gonna do more drawings, y'all. So yeah, sharing is caring. Remember, only you can prevent forest fire. Only you can help this YouTube channel grow. Together, we'll be able to reach the masses, and yeah, we'll be able to travel the world, because the more subscribers, the more viewers, the more engagement, the more residual income that I'm able to make from this channel. Let's make this life a master and America. You see, I'm so naturally a Philadelphia tour guide. I'm not no tour guide, yo. I'm just a resident in Philly that care about my city. But yeah, so the more I'm able to make from the channel, the more I'm able to travel. And we're about to do this big 48 state travel coming up really, really soon. Look at broken glass on my right hand side. They broke into someone's whip. Let me turn on the air conditioner. I'm toasting. But it's starting to rain. You see it? It's raining, y'all. It's raining. It's pouring. Make this right hand turn. But yeah, guys, this is it, man. Subscribe. Make sure that notification bell is turned on. And it's your homeboy Toon. Toon Dollars. Toon Be Chillin'. Y'all can type the rest below, because y'all know all my other aliases, or at least a good handful of them. Toonie Magooey, and I'm tuning out.